No! Welcome back to the Gaming Backlog, the one place where we don't shoot women in the head and laugh hysterically. Degenerate Homeowner 4 is a small unknown little game that I purchased on Steam 3 years ago in the 2020 days, back when there was nothing better to do except buy games and never play them. I played the game for about 30 minutes, got bored, and never opened the game again. This game sucks. Now if you don't know what RE4 is, then pictured here is where you live. RE4 was the first game to pioneer over-the-shoulder shooter gameplay and easily stands atop as one of the most inspirational shoot-em-man games of all time. But despite all of this, the game was still made in 2006, for the GameCube of all consoles. The question is, does this game still hold its place as the game of all time in the year 2023? Well first, getting into the game, wow, this is old. After getting into the gameplay, wow, this is Now in this game you get tank controls, which means if you ever want to turn around, you gotta take your time with it. They make up for this though by making you play as the best character in gaming history. Lick My Balls Kennedy is pure masculinity and grace. 40% of the time. The other 60% he's doing this, and 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 this. I died 67 times. But to make up for Leon being an amazing character, the game dev has made the polar opposite of a good character, because we can't be having too much fun around here. Actually grab the gun and shoot yourself in the head is the epitome of all things wrong in society. Annoying, clingy, annoying, helpless, annoying. It's always Leon this, and Leon that. Why don't you ever ask how I feel, Ashley? We barely even talk anymore. It's all you, all the damn time. You're the reason I drink, Ashley, and you're the reason why our kids are such fuck-ups. I can't deal with this anymore. I'm done with you. I've been sleeping with your sister for months anyways. See you never, bitch. Fuck. The most fun I had with Ashley's character was executing her, which was fun each and every single time.
Thank God. But I've been waiting for all this time.
But I'm not a bad person. I'm a great person. So great, in fact, that I actually feel things when people die in front of me. I killed 933 people. That's awesome. Yeah, I know, I'm just f***ing with you. I love killing people, and Capcom knows that, which is why they made killing people super satisfying. The bangs, the plats, the spread, the snipes, all of these delicious sounds aid in making one of the most fun shoot people simulators I've ever played. And to top it all off, it's also a horror game.
Which way should I go?
I meant a comedy. I don't laugh a lot, so when your game that is meant to make me scared makes me lose my shit laughing every few minutes, you have yourself a keeper. Not to say that the game isn't scary. I got scared quite a few times, actually.
What the fuck?
But really, look at me. All you need to do to scare me is call me a nigga. I shit my pants in fear because now I'm legally obligated to beat the weight out of you. I'm not offended, but somebody is. I'm just looking out for them. The only thing that offends me in the entire world is QuickTime events.
Wait. Oh my God.
Motherfucker! There's so many goddamn QuickTime events in this game, and I'm offended. I've got to release my frustration the only way I know how. At Capcom, I was offended at the overuse of QuickTime events in Resident Evil 4 for the Nintendo Game Boy. Instead of acting rationally, I would like you to answer to these two purposes if you allegedly hold them. Now that Capcom's career is at the bottom of the f***ing ocean, I can talk about the best character in the everything ever. Small Child with a Hat is without a doubt one of the villains of all time. In fact, all of the characters, almost all of the characters, are really likable. To Ada Wong, to Luis, to Sadler, there isn't going to be a moment that passes by where there isn't something exciting happening. So exciting, in fact, that it almost makes me forget about all of the game's flaws. Almost forget. Why are all the bosses run away and shoot my obvious weak point? Why are most of the encounters fight horde of enemies? Why do I always have a million things in my inventory? Why do all of the late game bosses make me press X and C? Why isn't Umbrella's involvement with Los Illuminados not explained at all? Why does the main villain have a room dedicated to removing the virus that he specifically does not want removed from people? Why are all the main villain's motivations written on a newspaper underground? Why is Ada even here? Why did they make this controller? Why does this one enemy do my entire health bar? Why does the merchant have 5 guns inside of his vest? Where does Leon store a suitcase of 6 guns, 8 healing items, and several grenades? Many questions. All with a simple answer. This was the first time making bosses in this style. Hordes of enemies are an easy way to keep the player engaged. The game wasn't made for mouse and keyboard. Quick time events were hip in 2005. Lack of time, lazy writing, lack of time, strange marketing. Harder enemies make for easy tension. Video game reason is S. And that about sums it up. After playing Unlawful Taxpayer 4, I've learned why this game is such a high status among gamers. For the first game in the genre, the game devs hit it right out of the park and right into Grandpa's glass eyeball. And honestly, if you're holding back on playing RE4 until next year, then do yourself a favor and play the fucking game.
It never gets old.